Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Felix here with your word on the street. Now, let me ask you this today. With all the things that are going on in the world, are you peaceful? Well, if you're a believer in Jesus Christ, your answer should be yes. But if you're not a believer in Jesus, then you really need to listen to today's message. When Jesus was recorded by John in today's passage, which is John chapter 14, verse 27, Jesus was telling everyone about the gift of his peace. And this is what he said. He said, "Peace I leave you, my peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid." This chapter of John, chapter 14, is one of the richest of the entire Bible. Actually, from chapters 14 to 17, there is only but one input of commentary from John, where John inserted a couple of words to encourage what Jesus was saying, and the rest make up the words of Jesus. Jesus just got done telling the disciples of the promises of another helper, being the Holy Spirit, that he will live in, with, and upon them. And now he's telling them about the peace, the true Messiah's peace that he's going to give to them. And this is exactly what the first word of this verse is about. It's defined, the word peace. It's the peace of the Messiah. It was the kind of peace that leads to salvation, the assuredness of being led to salvation, that peace that comes upon us. It was the peace of Christianity, the state of the soul that is 100% confident of everlasting life from Jesus, not fearing from the wrath of God, but joy and love, and being satisfied with the things that you have in this world. I mean, the peace is the same as that of everlasting life, guys. And this was the gift that Jesus left for man. It's not the peace that man thinks of about regarding the absence of conflict and problems. No way, that's not what it was about. It was about the guarantee of everlasting life. If that doesn't bring someone peace, I don't know what will. I mean, this is the creator of the universe. He's telling man, I guarantee you everlasting life. Here it is. Come and take it. Take the gift. And people refuse to do it. I just don't get it. Why would man allow himself to get beat down and worry when Jesus said, "Do not let your heart be troubled"? And this word troubled, it's the word tarasso in the original language, the Greek, which means to cause yourself inward commotion, to take away calmness of the mind, to disturb you, to make you restless, to stir up, to strike one's spirit down with fear and dread. Jesus said, whoa, my gift takes all of that nonsense away from you. Take it away from your heart. As soon as you can take it from me, take this gift. The work within us from the Holy Spirit, it gives our life this awesome peace, and the peace of no fear from the present or the future, guys. That's the guarantee from Jesus. Look what he said later on in chapter 16, verse 33. He says that these things I have spoken to you, so that in me you may have peace. In the world you have tribulation, but take courage, I have overcome the world. Tribulation meaning a pressing together, pressure, oppression, conflict, distress, keeping down. But take courage or be of good cheer. Why? Because Jesus already overcame the world. This overcoming means very specific, conquered, carried off in victory of Christ, overcoming all enemies, of Christians that hold fast to their faith, even unto death, against the power of their enemies, temptations and persecutions. It's victory, guys. That courage is what Jesus gives us when we seek him, and he gives us his peace. We walk courageously. Listen, I don't know where you are at today in your specific struggles, but just let me assure you of this. There is nothing in this world that Jesus doesn't give you his peace and courage to get you through. Nothing. There are so many things within us that try to take us down. Sin, fear, and doubt, all of that nonsense. But the peace of God moves into our hearts and lives to stop these things that affect us before we were believers. These things he planned for us. That's the power of the gift of salvation, to drop those things that weigh us down, to be of good cheer. In place of conflict, find peace, the peace of God, guys. Today, let me ask you this. Are you willing to truly accept it and apply it in all your circumstances? John chapter 14, verse 27, the gift of peace and courage, and that's your word on the street.